right? It's always fear.
Yeah.
Like majority of the times, like fear, that vach, as we say it.
Yeah. When you break it down for them, that is exactly what it is, because they're afraid. It's also money too, right? Because there's, oh, if I say I'm scared, what if the doctor puts me on disability and then I can't go to work? Or what if I have to miss work because of my doctor's appointment and my boss fires me? So it's fear and not knowing, which is where, well, then you have a disability discrimination case if your boss fires you for your doctor's appointment. You know?
Listen, there are so many laws and regulations to protect people. And this is why I feel that education is so important. When I say education, I don't mean people going to school and becoming doctors and lawyers, but reading about their rights, especially if you're new to the country, read about your rights.
Absolutely.
Like
So
people
beautifully
are
said.
right. Like people are afraid of from the most silliest things ever. Like there's a thing called defamation in this country. If somebody goes after your name, slaughters your name, you can sue. Like I tell my clients this all the time. Don't worry. Just learn about laws and regulations so that you're able to be a little bit more confident and live freely. This country is
Absolutely.
all about that. Even though I feel that, free speech is promoted but not supported. But that's a whole different topic for me. But yeah, like learn.
Learn.
Read about research.
I know. And that's such a good point that you bring up, because I was just having this conversation with somebody very close to me. They were telling me about somebody's story, and I was like, look, if you're telling me so that I could feel sorry for them, I can't keep feeling sorry for this person, because they need to help themselves. So I could tell you what they could do to get out of the rut that they're in, because I've been in so many ruts before. You don't get anywhere in life without having to experience difficulties, challenges, hurdles. I can offer my opinion and suggestion on how they can help themselves, but I can't feel sorry for them. So it's all about educating yourself. Pick up a book, listen to a podcast, listen to a radio, read.
100%.
So it's not about being a lawyer or an attorney, but really, I'm sorry, a doctor or a lawyer. It's really about educating yourself about life.
Yeah. Being a more well-rounded person.
Yeah.
Also, it's good for your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you're an immigrant, you're not aware of a lot of things, like all these vaccines that are pushed onto kids and all that stuff. Like if you're not aware, they're going to control your kid. Why would you want the society to teach your kids versus you?
Yeah. It has to come from the home.
It has to. The first school is your home. So I don't know. I always advocate for people to educate themselves and, moms too, younger, older, whatever. Like it's never too late to pick up a book and read something.
Absolutely. You talk a lot about some really cool books, like the 5-second rule book. You read that one, Make Your Bed. You talk about that one a lot. These are things that I read. I didn't know. I mean, it didn't come to me. I read that and I implement the little things. It comes from little things too, right? Implement little things and it makes such a big difference in your life.
Like honestly, yes.
Yeah.
You'll have people talking about changing the world. They have these dreams, phenomenal dreams and goals of changing the world. But then I'm like, what does your room really look like? If you look at your room, it's a hot mess, then how the hell are you going to change the world if you can't even change one thing in your room? But that also comes from a parent. You'll have people say, oh, I read this book and it was about making your bed. But your entire life, your mother was asking you to make your bed. Clean your room. Like,
that's so true.
You give credit to people like David Goggins and Jordan Peterson. Oh, they said make your bed. But your mom has been rooting for you to clean and make your bed your whole life. Not once did you take that into consideration.
That's so true.
So, but yeah, like everything stems from the little things. If you want to change the world and be this big person, like look at your surrounding first. Like what can you change in your surrounding? What did you change in your surrounding? Have you ever changed your surrounding?
Oh, yeah.
You have?
All the time.
Have you had stinky friends before?
I still do. Yeah. Yeah.
Why are they in your life?
No, I meant I still change my.
Oh, I thought you meant you still have stinky friends. I'm like, Ellie, what?
Thank God, no, because it's very difficult to do it once, the first time, to be like, you know what, this person is not. I don't want to say serving me because it sounds yucky to say it that way, and
but it's energy transfer.
It's energy transfer,
right? Duality. You give me, I give you.
Yeah, and it took a while for me to get to a point where it became easier for me to be like, you know what, this person's energy in my life is not doing any good for me. I can't do like the negative talks or like, in modern, I mean, we're friends in moderation, you wanna talk about things that are bugging, that's different, but when their whole being is like a negativity, I can't do it, and
Yeah.
so
It drains you.
it's so draining.